Hey, I'm Sarah, the Real Simple Mama, and I'm standing in my new yard. Yay! So I wanted to do an update to talk to you guys about what we've decided with the chicken coop situation and give you some updates on content that's coming your way. This is not going to be a particularly educational video. This is more just I'm really excited and I wanted to put a video on my channel of what's happening here at the beginning of 2020. So we have been in a battle for this house since November. It's now almost mid-January, but we did get the house. We closed. The loan has been funded, so it's ours. Haha. And so the zone that you see behind you that's a little bit elevated is going to be our new chicken yard. So you may have seen the video that I did about a month ago that was kind of giving a tour and ideas and things that we were thinking about. We have until the end of March to be out of the rental home we're currently in right now that has the huge Jurassic Park built-in coop. So over the next few months, we're going to be gradually getting this zone ready. Obviously, we need to move into our new home, but basically last Friday, we went and bought a house in the morning and then we went and bought a chicken coop in the afternoon. So what I wanted to do now, as I switch hands, what I wanted to do now is give you guys a little bit of an update on which chicken coop we chose and why. At the end, I'll show you the box so you can see a picture of it in the model and all of that stuff. It's still in a box. We did go with a coop kit. And then just give you some ideas of some of the content that's coming your way in the next few months. So if you haven't seen our other videos recently, we were looking into maybe getting a local San Antonio guy to come and build a coop for us. We looked into maybe just building one ourselves or looking into coop kits. Since I've gotten into chickens 2 or 3 years ago, you know, the prices of coop kits and just the popularity of backyard chickens has gone crazy. So coops that a couple of years ago would have been $200 are now $500 or $600. And so what we did is we sort of attacked that problem from different angles. We said, okay, we're going to get estimates from a couple of different San Antonio groups. And basically the deal that we got was they basically would build us a really nice wooden box for $500 and deliver it here. But if we wanted roosts in it, it was going to cost extra. If we wanted nesting boxes in it, it was going to cost extra. And it was kind of like, ugh, because I needed a coop, just an indoor space. They have an exterior yard over there. So I just needed, you know, basically the roosts and the nesting boxes in like a weatherproof zone where they can go at night. So we decided to not go that route pretty early. We started looking into maybe, you know, going to construction sites and like the discarded wood that they've cut on site and they're throwing away, or, you know, we were looking at plans on Pinterest and, you know what, maybe we could just build something. But you know how it is when you're moving and you've got children and you've got new home projects you want to do and stuff like that. It was not a matter of my husband and I being incapable. It was just the time factor. And that's where we get to the coop kits, right? Because the whole benefit with those is that the work has been done for you. It's a convenience thing. So we found about 3 kits online that we really liked. There was one that was a basic wood coop. I wasn't crazy about the inside. I wondered if it was going to be big enough because I have 5 hens right now, but I want to get 3 more. So we're talking a flock of 8. There was an interesting plastic coop that we found that was like a snap together plastic coop. It would have been interesting as far as weatherproofing and just, you know, being out here outside over time. Maybe that would have been a little bit more convenient dealing with no fading and no warping and stuff like that. But it was crazy expensive. And then there was the one that we ended up getting. And out of just this weird, quirky thing, you know, my husband said, you know, I want to be looking at chicken coop plans and kits and things like that. Okay, fine. And he found the one that I liked, the red one that we ended up getting, which I believe was retailing at places like Tractor Supply for like $550, which is technically beyond what we wanted our budget to be for this. He happened to find it at an antique place about an hour away that had an extra one in a box for whatever reason, and they were selling it for $300. And I really like the way that the roosts are set up in this place. It's certainly big enough. It has lots of ventilation. It has a run underneath it, so the coop itself is up off the ground. I mean, it's going to be great. So we really lucked out with that. Some videos that will be coming, though, I will do a review of this coop. We'll do a video of us putting it together, just what we thought about the assembly and things like that. And we're going to be doing some extra weatherproofing. We're going to be doing an automatic door in our coop for the first time. Of course, we're going to build the boundaries and stuff for that run there. I want to do some landscaping there before we bring the girls over. So there's predator proofing to do. I mean, there's a ton of work to do, some of which we have done before with another coop kit called the Innovation Pet. And I do have a whole playlist of coops and coop hacks and upgrades and predator proofing and stuff if you want to check out those other videos. But what we're going to be doing over the next month or so is getting that zone ready. We're going to be building the coop here, predator proofing it, weatherproofing it, get everything ready. And then probably the beginning of March is when we'll be moving the girls over here full time. So you have seen possibly maybe another video that shows that boundary over there. It's just a little bit elevated, but that's the corner of our property. And it doesn't look like it's too big, like even when you're standing here on the porch looking at it, but really it's like, I want to say almost 20 feet deep and like 40 feet long. So it's pretty big. So we've got a lot of content coming over the next couple months. I'm really excited. I'm really relieved that all of this nightmare stuff with the house has finally been resolved and it's ours. We're going to move in officially here pretty soon. We're not officially moved in yet. So we've got all of that content coming. So between now and March, look for the Coop and Run 2020 videos. That's going to be everything with building the coop and getting this zone ready for the girls. Then after that, we're hoping that April, May, we're going to be getting 3 more and adding to our flock. So I'm just really excited. I wanted to come on here and let you guys know what's going on, let you know what's going to be coming here in the next few months. Stay tuned here in just a second and I will show you the coop that we have gotten. But I appreciate your love and patience. And for those of you who have been checking in with us and our family, the nightmare is over. We're here, we're good to go. And I'm so happy to be showing you what's coming up on Real Simple Mama. Thanks. So this is the coop that we have gotten. It's called the Omaha. That's what it looks like. There's the dimensions. And so this is the one that we just happened to find by chance at an antique place that they bought a couple years ago. And they basically said, please, please, please come buy this thing. So we liked this coop because, real quick, the doors, there are doors on all 4 sides of the red and white part, the coop up above, that open. It does have, I can't remember if it has 4 nesting boxes. It has 5 roost bars, 3 go across on a lower level here, and then there's 2 more that are up higher up in the peak. So that's what we really needed. And then we plan on doing the food and water down underneath. On this coop, you see there's the ramp. There is no way to close the little door in the floor where the ramp comes down. So that will always be open. So what we're gonna do is take up, if you're thinking about the nesting boxes, we're gonna take up nesting box number 4 here in the corner and use that as a little storage spot for a motor for an automatic door. And then we're gonna end up cutting some of the hardware cloth in the bottom and having that be where the automatic door goes. We're also going to seal all the pieces of wood and make them just better against the elements, more waterproof, et cetera, and then probably get a heavy duty exterior paint and just go over everything, including the hardware cloth, just to keep it from rusting. And again, just to help it be durable. They did have this one in the box and it came in 3 boxes. And then they had another one of the exact same model that was set up, and they said they had just left it sitting out there outside for like 1.5 years. And the hardware cloth had actually started to like corrode or rust a little bit. And then obviously the quality of the paint, it was still intact technically, but it was really, really faded, and there was a little bit of warping like on the joints of the doors and things like that. So their automatic door will lock them into this zone. So even with 8 birds, they'll have all the space up there and then down here, but that will only be at night. And since it's an automatic door, even if I'm sick or we're out of town or whatever, they will still be let out in the morning. So that's the coop that we're going to do a set of videos for. Just check out our Coop and Run Build 2020, because those are going to be the sets of videos of us doing the predator proofing over here, the upgrades and the hacks we're going to do to this coop, the landscaping, everything as we move our girls over here to our new home in the next few months. So thank you guys so much for watching. We're so excited to show you more content, and we'll be getting new birds in a couple of months. So there's a lot of content coming here this spring. As always, leave comments, suggestions down below. You know how to do that, and I will be back soon. Thanks so much for watching.